Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
হ্যাঁ বল। Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. আমি ক্লাসে আছি রে, কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট বলার আছে? হ্যাঁ, এমনি ঠিক আছে। মারা গেছে কি? ও, আমাকে কালকে বলেছিল মা। ওকে। হুম 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 হুম। এই আমি মানে এ করার আগেই অনেকে বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে কেন?
Good morning, ma'am.
গুড মর্নিং। যাদের লেট কামার তাদের ভালো, ওদের দেরি করে আসছে বাস।
Morning, ma'am.
গুড মর্নিং। দাঁড়াও, সুশীত নায়ক আর সৃজিত। দাঁড়াও, শুভজিৎ ঘোষ। একজনকে আই হ্যাভ নট নোটেড ডাউন, বাট আবার একটা ঢোকে এত দেরি করে। এখন প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছি স্টার্ট করার। ডিসকাস্টিং। আবার দুজন ঢুকছে। এত ডিস্টারবেন্স হলে না, ইটস ভেরি ইরিটেটিং। So, just give me a time. Asif Hussain Kasna, I think Asif Hussain Kasna's name is not. One name I had missed out. Just let me check. Hmm. A S H O S আবার অন্বেষা ভট্টাচার্য তো প্রথমে ঢুকেছিল, আবার কি হলো অন্বেষা ভট্টাচার্য? ওকে তো অ্যাডমিট করেছিলাম আমি। এই একটা ক্লাস থাকলে আমি যে দেখছি, এই শুধু সারাটা ক্লাসই আই হ্যাভ টু লেট পিপল কাম, মানে আই হ্যাভ টু অ্যাটেন্ড দ্য লেট কামার্স। অয়ন্তিকা বর্ধন আবার চলে গেল। I think so. The PowerPoint is not being presented, na? Okay. Now coming to the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay. This is there. Share is there. Okay. So, এই আবার ঢুকছে আমার না, I'm getting irritated. আবার একটা কে ঢুকলো, অয়ন্তিকা বর্ধন। আগে ছিল, অয়ন্তিকাতে ঢুকেছে মনে হয়। I don't know. চারবার কার্সার নাড়িয়ে স্ক্রিন চেঞ্জ করে।
Good morning, ma'am.
হ্যাঁ, গুড মর্নিং। বাট ফর মি ইটস, আই ডোন্ট ফিল দ্য মর্নিং ইজ গুড। আবার তম্যজ্যোতি দাস। Now you students, you tell me what to do. Those who have joined on time, now Piali, she is also there. Oh, Chandan Kumar Jha, all are joining now. Now from next time I have to limit the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you see in the third
Yes,
chapter? What do you see in the third chapter? It is nothing much to study. So, so you know what stress is it not? What stress is, we all know. So, what do you say? What do you think about stress? Like it is said here, basically it is a something which you, what you say, when you are overwhelmed or when you cannot আবার কি আসছে, মানে I'm really telling you people, see, If this goes on the next time, I'm going to just leave the class. Those people who are on time, you will be the sufferer. Somya Mandal is coming. खेल हो रहा है क्या? ये क्या कॉलेज का क्लास है? क्या आया घुसे निकल गए बस हो गया? मेरे को तुम लोग स्ट्रेस दे रहे हो. और if you my goodness, Rishita Roy, Pranav, Pramanik, what these people think about themselves? Are they VIPs? My, so many people are there to join me. Ajay, from 10:30 to 10:51, all the VIPs entering late. What do you think of yourself? I'm talking to all the latecomers VIPs.
ম্যাম নেটওয়ার্ক ইস্যু ছিল বলে হচ্ছিল না।
That is the best excuse.
নো ম্যাম, অ্যাকচুয়ালি বৃষ্টির জন্য নেটওয়ার্কে প্রচুর ইস্যু হচ্ছে, ওই জন্য হচ্ছিল না।
That is the best excuse I know.
অ্যাকচুয়ালি অনেকক্ষণ আগে তো ট্রাই করছিলাম, হচ্ছিল না কোনোভাবে।
সব থেকে তো ভালো এক্সকিউজ না ওটা, নেটওয়ার্ক ছিল না, কেউ তো দেখতে পাচ্ছে না। এরপরে তো তোমরা তো ভিডিও বন্ধ করে রেখেছো, তোমরা এখন ঘুরে বেড়াচ্ছ না কি করছো চালু করে, সেটাও তো কেউ মনিটর করে না। তুমি যদি ধরে না প্রথমে জয়েন করতে আর এতক্ষণ ধরে বসে থাকতে, বিকজ আদার্স আর জয়েনিং অ্যান্ড লেট কামার্স, কিরকম হাউ ডু ইউ ফিল? অলওয়েজ প্লেস ইয়োরসেলফ ইন দ্য আদার পারসন।
ম্যাম বৃষ্টি প্রচুর পরিমাণে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে বলে
ইউ আর নিজেই নিজের মানে ক্ষতি করছো, কারুরই ক্ষতি করছো না। নিজেই ডিসিপ্লিন হচ্ছ না। নিজে না ডিসিপ্লিন হলে ইউ উইল বি দ্য সাফারার। আমার আর কতক্ষণ যাবে? আজকে ক্লাসে অল্প পড়াবো, আমার হলে সে কম পড়াবো। But this tendency of yours will remain, and that will create, আজকে যে টপিকটা হচ্ছে, that is the stress. এই জন্যই তারপরে তোমাদের স্ট্রেস হবে। You will never be disciplined, and everywhere you will find yourself lagging. সব জায়গায় দেখবে পিছিয়ে পড়েছো, কোথাও এগোতে পারছো না, সেটা নিয়ে তখন একটা ভেতরে স্ট্রেস হবে, কাজ কমপ্লিট হচ্ছে না, কোনো কাজ এগোচ্ছে না। ইউ উইল বি দ্য ভিকটিম, ইউ উইল বি দ্য ভিকটিম। কি এক্সকিউজ বললাম না, কখনো এক্সকিউজ দেওয়াটা কখনো করবে না। একটা পড়াতে একটা তো লিঙ্কটাও তো ব্রেক হয়ে যায়। তোমার যদি খেতে, ফর এক্সাম্পল, ইউ আর ইটিং ইউর ফুড and 110 times you have to attend to someone, কিরকম মজা লাগে তখন? Coming to the point. So, like just now, for this is what you can say, it is something of an anxiety or it is something of a frustrated anger. So something like a stress, I said. It's not exactly stress, but this is a very short time. So it is basically, it's the body reaction. How we react to some challenge or the demand that has come up. In short, you can say the stress can be positive also, such as, say, it helps you to avoid danger or meet a deadline. Just now I said যে তুমি নিজেকে যেমন স্ট্রেস যদি করে রাখো যে আমাকে এর মধ্যে করতে হবে, আমাকে ক্লাসে এতটার মধ্যে ঢুকতেই হবে, you are putting a stress on yourself. I have to be disciplined. I have to be disciplined, and that is a positive stress because it is good for you. It is good for you. This is what it is. So you can say that some stress are beneficial because it helps you, like I said, because it helps you to get things done properly. But otherwise, we take stress in a negative way only very much. So, like here it is said, some of the causes of the stress are the emotional stress. That is caused by our emotion. That is by our anger. You get so irritated, angry, money, you lose control over yourself, or it is because you are very sad. You go into depression, this, that, or it is because of anxiety. Kya hoga, kya hoga, kya hoga? Whether during examination, result kya aega, nokri milega ki nahi, nokri milega, something that is the anxiety. Another is low esteem, low self-esteem. That means some people they think that they are, I cannot do it. You think low about yourself. For everything, no, I will not be able to do. I don't have the caliber. So that is the self-low esteem that you yourself think about, but it is not so. That is, you say it is emotional. It comes from within you. Another is the chronic illness. Chronic from it comes from chronic illness or injury. Suppose you have got some chronic problem, say stomach problem is there, or it can be some like thyroid problem can be there. So naturally, because of there, you have to suffer, go to the doctor, take the medicine, do some particular type of exercise. So that is this you are stressed out, or it come from some injury because of some injury. Again, that same thing it related to your health. Some things can be traumatic. Means all of a sudden you've seen an accident on the road, some violence, some natural disaster, rape, theft, dakati dekha, something, or your lover has left and gone. So these are the traumatic. You are so much taken up back of it that some people they cannot handle also. So what they do? They commit suicide. That is what we have seen till now. Because they think that is the best result. Another stress comes from when the elderly or someone is very sick in the house, in the family. Elderly person, that is there, but we are mentally prepared. See, parents will grow old. You will have to take care of them. You will grow old one day. So the same thing your children will do. But how it depends how much you have to take care because again what type of a health problem they will be facing. So to take care of them means you have to give them your time. Excuse me. You have to give them your time, your energy, and even you have to spend the money because old age looking after them is the biggest is the health issue. Eating and all these things तो थोड़ा सा खाएंगे वो ज्यादा तो खाएंगे नहीं जो तुमको खाने के पीछे कपड़े के पीछे घुमाने ले जाना है for this you have to spend. That is it. The types of stresses, not all stresses are harmful. Just now I said some of the different type of stresses that one experiences acute stress. That is, it is that disorder that triggers in a single event, and it is a small event. Acute stress सबके आया थोड़े देर के लिए रहा चला गया. Chronic stress is that just now I said that it stays for a extended period. And episodic acute stress means creates a life of ongoing distress. Means it is there. It is there throughout. Means you cannot get out of it. And this is especially that you can see it is because of your यहाँ पे तुम उसको बोल सकते हो, it comes basically एक एग्जांपल है from your low self esteem because तुम अपने आप को बहुत छोटा समझते हो, किसी ने तुमको बोला नहीं है कभी, पर हाँ मे भी बोला तुम्हारे मन में कहाँ से आया, दैट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. तो हो सकता है घर में पेरेंट्स लोगों ने कभी अमंग द सिबलिंग्स भाई बहनों ने कभी बोला अरे देख 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 कर अच्छा छोटा भाई अच्छा कर रहा है या छोटी बहन अच्छी कर रही है तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता. फ्रॉम दैट इट कम्स. That is not proper for the parents to compare any children. Each children are different. In school also teacher says, but in school teacher will say because one will be the first boy, someone will be the last boy. Teacher will say because among all everyone can't be. तो ठीक है टीचर ने बोला है तुमसे कुछ नहीं होगा नहीं होगा बट दैट आल्सो इफेक्ट्स दैट वो एक बार अंदर में घुस जाने से इट रिमेन्स थ्रू आउट योर लाइफ. हर काम में मैंने बड़े हो गए हो तब भी तब लगेगा अरे मेरे से तो नहीं होगा. सो दैट इज इट. एंड द नेक्स्ट वन इज द यूज दैट इज फन एंड एक्साइटिंग. कोई अच्छा चीज हो रहा है आज मैच है मैच जीतने का है लाइक जब भी मैचेस होता है इंडिया के अगेंस्ट जो भी हो फुटबॉल बोलो क्रिकेट बोलो सो हाउ एक्स माने इट इज यू आर स्ट्रेस्ड अप कौन जीतेगा कौन हारेगा. सो दैट इज द फन एंड एक्साइटिंग. That is the fun and exciting stress. Now, what are the different signs of the stress? These are the emotional stress में you moodiness होता है, feeling overwhelmed, loneliness, anxiety, depression. ये तो इमोशनल होता है, अकेलापन रहो, अकेला अकेला लगता है, अच्छा नहीं लगता है. And physical symptoms is low energy, headache, all the physical problem, chest pain, नींद नहीं आ रहा है, etc. etc. So coming to this one, so you can see so how you can manage stress. So you can see in this picture, you can practice mindfulness. That is practice mindful. Practice mindfulness. That is मन को हल्का करो basically. That's why we say ना जब मन अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है for whatever the reason may be, you try to divert yourself. So how do you divert? You go outside, take a walk in the fresh air. वो situation से that typical you are in that typical situation suppose to get out of the situation. Then leave that whatever you are doing. एक और हो सकता है you go out, take a long walk. हो सकता है whatever you love doing. Say music अच्छा लगता है, you sit and listen to the music. So there are different types of things which is something like that you relax your mind. You have to relax your mind. That's how you are going to relax your mind. That is so here it is says that strategies for managing the stress. First of all, you have to how you are going to manage the stress. पहले तो मालूम होना चाहिए कि मेरे को किस टाइप का स्ट्रेस हो रहा है. You have to find out what type of a stress I am having, and for that you have to give it a name. So first is whether it is productive or non-productive from unproductive way. That means Is it, you can say like positive or negative? Productive means like I said, कुछ को टाइम में क्लास में घुसना है, that is productive. You are disciplining yourself. That is a productive because that is going to help you throughout your life. You are being disciplined. Unproductive क्या है? मेरे को प्रमोशन नहीं मिला या समथिंग से पेरेंट्स के पीछे इतना टाइम जा रहा है, whatever it is. There are many hundreds and hundreds reasons are there. People get for little things also people start worrying about it. So that is unproductive because that is not going to give you any positive result. Next is the difference. You have to understand the difference between the possibility versus probability. You have to understand between the possibility versus probability. Now, possibility किस किस possibility से ये हो रहा है और probability क्या क्या हो सकता है, होने का chances क्या क्या है. You have to find out. ये possibility है, इसके कारण हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, that is the possibility. Means you are sure. You are sure. For example, I am telling you, many of you, I am not saying means you, but students wise, तुम लोग क्या करके रखे हो पॉसिबिलिटी में, रेगुलर पढ़ाई नहीं करोगे, एग्जाम के पहले तुम्हारे सर में वो स्ट्रेस आ जाएगा. दैट यू कैन बी अवॉइडेड. ये तो प्रोबेबिलिटी हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि यू नो द सिचुएशन, एग्जाम देना है, पढ़ाई करना है, बट नो, रेगुलर पढ़ाई नहीं करना है. एग्जाम के पहले पढ़ेंगे, फिर कोई कारण से एग्जाम के पहले समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, कोई कारण से घर में कुछ ओकेजन आ गया या तबीयत खराब हो गया, व्हाटएवर इट इज, या इतना सब्जेक्ट एक साथ संभाला नहीं जा रहा है, सो यू आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज ऑल द चैप्टर्स टुगेदर. सो पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है, कैन आई मैनेज इट, दैट यू हैव टू मैनेज. There is the meditation and the power of prayer. That you know, meditation and breathing. And another is कोई चीज को ना you don't avoid नहीं करो, instead you try to solve it. You try to solve it. That is what it says. Now coming to the stress management, what is it? It is a technique and a program. It is a technique and a program intended to help people to deal with the stress because stress is unavoidable situation and circumstances that everyone has to face or takes place within the life of an individual. कोई बोल नहीं सकता जे कोई stress नहीं है. Person is able to say stress नहीं है because he is able to handle it. That is the thing. He cannot avoid stress, but he can cope up with the stress and he learns effectively how to manage the stress. So that is the main thing. Stress is helpful when it is used at the right time because it increases our awareness also, because you become alert also. For example, you are standing on a road, say you are looking for a, so you are under pressure. टाइम पे पहुंचना है, एग्जाम है, अभी कौन सा बस आ रहा है नहीं है, तो यू आर वेरी मच अलर्ट. बस आएगा ना पहले ऑटो आएगा, व्हाटएवर इट इज, I will take the first one that comes and goes, so you are alert also. So it increases your alertness. That is what it says. So it increases. That you call it. Then I said it makes. If you are able to, it helps you to in positive stress. I said it helps you to manage yourself also. If you put yourself under certain rules regulations, naturally then you have to सुबह 5 बजे उठना है. So you are forcing yourself. So for that previous night you have to do that. So that is it. And when you say it is harmful, stress is harmful when, because when you are repeatedly you are facing that and your body is not able to handle it, and instead it is affecting your health. So the stress management is required so that you can minimize it. No one can say that I have no stress in life. And do you know that? And do you know that all the problems in our money, health issues in our life is because of stress? For example, headache होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा चिंता ये that is of headache. Indigestion. If you are stressed up, you are not able to sleep properly. Even cancer is said to be because of stress. Heart attack, blood pressure, all because of stress. So you say, Madam, stress, how can I avoid so much competition? Okay, competition is there. So you have to figure out according to your capability. What A is doing, you also have to do the same thing. No, A's capability is something else, B's capability is something else. If you try to if you try to compare with someone, then your stress will never go. So you should never compare yourself with another person. Always you think at least I am healthy and roti kapda makan hai, I am the happiest person. Everything is just for the time being. पेट भर रहा है, छत है, बिस्तर है सोने को, स्वस्थ है. Because if you ask any unhealthy person, he will say सब बेकार है जिंदगी में. रुपया पैसा all these things are फालतू. Paisa means up to certain limit everything is required. But why people are stressed? Because they look for they look for more. फालतू में स्ट्रेस कर देते हैं. स्ट्रेस करने के कारण क्या है? You start avoiding the things that you should do. You are overloading yourself with work. As a result, you are not eating your food on time. You are not doing exercise properly, and so on. Now, tips of stress management. So first is you have to understand your stress. That what is it that is keeping you stressed up? It can be different from everyone. So you, by understanding what stress looks for you, so you prepare yourself, and then you look for what type of management are available. Then you identify your stress source. That is what is causing the stress. Is it from your workplace? Is it from your family? If it is that, so you try to figure out, because there are many things. So it is because of workplace, and in the workplace you try to figure out that how from workplace it is there. If it is too much, then you change the job. If maybe the boss is very bad, you are enjoying the work, salary is good, but you have to see. But your boss is not good. So then you have to compromise. थोड़ा कम salary में I will go somewhere else, but at least mental peace रहेगा. So that is it. But with family you have to figure out. You can't run away from the family. जैसे कहीं दूसरा family तो होता नहीं है. Your family is your family. So how do you solve it? You have to get figure out. how you are going to minimize it. And one thing you remember, सबसे अच्छा चीज है what I feel and I have seen also reduce the stress is एक चीज है बोलते हैं ना whatever is in your destiny will happen. तुम कुछ भी कर लो, you cannot change what is in your destiny. कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. तुम्हारी किस्मत में जो है तुम्हारा वही होगा. So, जितना तुम्हारा your body can take, your mental can take to do that because we overstress ourselves, but finally when we don't get it, gone because it was not in your destiny. किस्मत में नहीं है वो मेरा. फालतू दौड़ना तो कोई मतलब नहीं निकलता. तुम्हारा जितना है श्री कृष्ण ने कहा ना that कर्म करो फल के आशा मत रखो because you don't know what will be the result of it. But what we do, we look at the result. ये फल मिलेगा तो you overdo yourself. Then you have to figure out your stress strategies. That is what is good for you. What is your tactic for calming your this anxiety? For example, some people cope this stress you have seen by taking drugs, taking alcohol. Some people also overeat. Stressed up हो गए ज़्यादा खा लिया. Stressed up हो गए drink कर लिया. That is not the because that is harmful. You become addicted to that. Overeating, you will get overweight. That is not the good. So first you have to then recognize what type of a strategy you have to take that will soothe you, that will calm your anxiety. Next is implement health stress management strategy. It is good to be mindful of any current unhealthy coping behavior so you can switch them out for a healthy option. For example, if you see if overeating is your now currently overeating is your habit to reduce the stress. So you should practice meditation instead. That means you are switching off to some healthy cider or make a decision that when you are feeling hungry because whenever you are stressed you feel hungry so you take a diversion either you do meditation take a meditation नहीं हो रहा रास्ते में है then what do you call up some friend with whom you are very close or someone some माने friend who is very jovial मजाकिया दोस्त है उसको फोन करो. So that means first of all is you divert yourself. कभी भूख और नहीं लगेगा तुमको. नहीं तो when you are stressed up, you overeat, जाके कहीं बैठ गए खा गए. That should not be there. That is what it says. That you simply do these things. The next is the make self care a priority. खुद को देखना सीखो. We don't look ourselves in real sense. What do we look ourselves? How do we look ourselves basically? That is materialistic wise. अच्छा ड्रेस पहन लिया अच्छा ब्रांडेड थिंग्स माने यूज कर रहे हैं गाड़ी बोलो फोन बोलो जूता बोलो शर्ट बोलो घड़ी बोलो वट एवर इट इज नॉट रिड्यूसिंग योर स्ट्रेस. Self care means you how your mind is happy you are happy and your body is healthy. So that you have to make your priority. That take time. That means little bit you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish. Eat properly, sleep at time, exercise, and so on. These are the simple things. Eat properly. I'm not saying selfish means that you bring good things and eat on time. Go for exercise, etc. etc. Then ask for support when needed. Still you are not able to come out of it, then naturally you have to ask some of your friend or your family member with whom you can talk. Then after that also you can go to some professionals, healthcare professionals who can reduce stress and help you further. Like for example, you say why the psychiatrist are there? पागल लोगों का लिए psychiatrist नहीं होता है. You are so much stressed up. You are, that means after that stress you feel depressed basically. Depression आ जाता है. So psychiatrist के पास जाने का मतलब क्या है? They talk with you. They talk with you. And there are something hidden sons. There are something sometimes hidden agendas also. Like I said, when you were a kid in school or at home, you were मैंने वो दिमाग में घुस गया है जे घर में बोला जे अरे तेरा छोटी बहन तेरी छोटी बहन या तेरे छोटा भाई तेरे से अच्छा करता है तेरे से कुछ भी नहीं होगा या फिर स्कूल में बोला होगा वो तो अंदर बैठ गया है बट वो चल रहा है so they will sit and talk and they will try to figure out कि कहाँ से क्या तुम्हारे दिमाग में अंदर कहाँ से क्या आया so psychiatrist basically takes things out of your mind they try to help you to do it so that is naturally एक बार if you are these things are there then naturally depression हट जाएगा mind clear है ये है so depression will and naturally mind will be free so personal strategies to stress management personally अपन कर सकते हैं what is that set realistic deadline जो कर सकते हैं see realistic is that something you should say that ये होना नहीं चाहिए जी नहीं अब तुम्हें ये कर लिया मैं कर लूंगा ये कर लूंगा ये नहीं होता है like for example I'm saying for your exam only many of you last moment पढ़ाई करोगे but do you know your capacity कोई कर सकता है किसी ने बोला अरे मैं तो लास्ट मोमेंट में करता हूँ तो तुम भी यू आल्सो थिंक आई विल आल्सो डू इट इन द लास्ट नो he or she has got that capacity it's not necessary you also have the same capacity so accordingly you set your deadline मैं उतना होने से ठीक है एक महीना पहले पढ़ाई करूंगा for some people baba I can't do this मैं थोड़ा करके every day I will study so that is it that set realistic deadline what is your capacity you do it then take a lunch break that means you take a break because everything becomes monotonous some people oh अभी भी excuse me अभी भी काम कर लेते हैं लंच ब्रेक में भी क्यों वेस्ट नो it's not only because of your hunger it is your mind also requires rest so you take the lunch break you go out you eat your tiffin talk with your colleagues naturally again you sit forward there is a change go home on time naturally when when you go home, environment is different. You are keeping your professional work one side. Now you are engaged in your personal life. So that you do. Then in between take holidays. Holiday and then you go out somewhere, whatever you want to do. Not only that go out somewhere, you take holidays and do whatever you want to do. This should be the this thing that leave work at work. That means you don't carry your work and bring it at home. तो घर पे भी आके लैपटॉप लेके बैठ गया ऑफिस का काम लेके don't do that because you're bringing that stress at home also. You're bringing the stress at home also for yourself and also for the family. Because when you are at home, your family thinks it's not the correct word to say. They think because it's a family time. You should give your time to the family, and if the family doesn't get the time, naturally they will not be happy. उनमें irritation होगा. So leave the work at workplace only. Don't bring it. Then these are the things. Do not tolerate discrimination of any sort, report or instances. मैंने जहाँ discriminate कर रहे हैं, naturally वहाँ irritation होगा. Sign up for workplace training program to develop and improve your skills. Naturally, if you are lagging in skills because technology is changing, everything is moving on so fast. So naturally, you also have to be up to date. नहीं तो up to date नहीं होने से बस you will be lagging in work, promotion नहीं मिलेगा, increment नहीं होगा, फिर stress का तुम जगह कर रहे हो, probability बहुत बढ़ जाता है. If required, seek therapy to manage and develop skills to cope with workplace stress. Therapy लो, workplace में stress है, क्या करे? You are not able to figure out work out, so you take some therapy, then develop a healthy work-life balance, creating time for exercise and all. But basically, the popular stress management is meditation and yoga. Okay, I will not go through this because yeah, meditation and yoga. Now you all are aware of this meditation. Meditation is something everyone can do to improve their mental and emotional health. It is a what is the, it is the process of training your mind to meditation किसको बोलते हैं? It helps train your mind to focus and redirect your thoughts. एक चीज को focus करना. You have to focus whatever it is on one thing. And it is used to develop habit and feeling, positive mood, outlook, self-discipline, sleeping pattern, all these things. These things help is, is help is sorted out if you do meditation. So we can see that meditation practice or it is basically our mental training. It is our mental training. So while we are meditating, we are dictating time and effort to basically cultivating qualities of the mind. So simple type of meditation we can do is first is the daydreaming. Daydreaming, what does it mean? दिन के टाइम सपने देखना. when you are sleeping, that is not daydreaming because you are not aware of it. But दिन के time सपने देखना माने आँख बंद कर लो and you think whatever you like. So I'm flying high in the air. I'm a pilot. I'm flying over the Himalayas. All these things. Whatever is your liking, or you are a big cricketer. You are playing with your favorite cricket, whoever is your favorite cricketer. So I'm playing with him. After that, I am having lunch with him. We are having so nice time. So these are daydreaming because it's not reality basically. You daydream or you are away. Suppose you have got something and this thing you wanted to be a this thing good singer or something. So you close your eyes and think that you have become a very good singer. You have got chance in the Bollywood, and then you are moving around with the big stars. All the singers are there. So these type of things. These are the daydreaming. So you feel nice. Yes, your mind is diverted. Next is the sport or physical activities. So you go out in there and how that helps actually when you are playing or doing physical activities you are inhaling and because of that inhaling much of the oxygen is going inside you and that oxygen it actually helps and another thing is you are being diverted now when you are playing or when you are doing physical activities you are out of the house so you are enjoying the nature it maybe you are not enjoying the nature but around you you have to be alert you meet some people so all these things then listen to music reading studying whatever you feel like that you can do if some people they love to read so you go open your books you reading something so these are the different type of this thing so there are different type of meditations so time ho gaya hai. So let me spiritual meditation oh god okay then we will continue on the next class first this is the long thing so have a good day we will
Thank you,
continue
ma'am.
Thank you, 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 ma'am.
अनिकेत उपाध्याय